got a lot of time to go. So like basically we put some other people under us too. So that if one person get their foot in, we all get our foot in. So it's all in the works right now. Basically we just all working to get where we need to be right now. And with me, I moved to New York City. So after high school, because I knew that like staying here in Niagara Falls, a lot of people is not gonna support you. So I got out of here in order for me to make a bigger move for my team. So I'm working, we just all working right now basically just to all get our foot in there. You know?
Now what do you do in New York?
In New York, I go to school. I'm at Mercy in Manhattan right now.
Went to
39.
Pitt, and then I went to Pitt, graduated there, and then went to Pitt.
Yeah, so right now I'm doing music too. Like I live with my brother. He plays the drums and stuff right now.
What borough?
Brooklyn. We live in Brooklyn. Saison Griffin. Yeah, yeah.
You know, I just seen Saison in the subway station on 42nd Street
Yeah.
when I brought him up there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that came, I saw him, videotaped it, whatever. My son was actually involved in a protest during the Christmas time, and that's how we ended up with the Humans of New York. So if you're up there with Saison, then he's very aware of who I am, because
Yeah.
I know his mother, which is Shan, that went to school with all of us. So
Yeah.
y'all are the offspring of the people that we grew up with. So basically what we're doing is the same thing, each one teach one. So y'all are the offspring of the people that we grew up with. So obviously it's in our best interest to help you, because y'all want to end up influencing him, and then him and his circle of friends, which this seems to be the generation that needs the most help. Not y'all's, but his generation. You see what I mean? So I'm gonna get with him, but just let me put this out there real quick. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. All right, so you're talking about Little Dirk and things like that, and all I think about is the Diddy's, which he's lost his mind, but whatever. You know, you have to own everything that you do. So for as much as we don't like Diddy, for as much as we don't like Marshawn Lynch, everything they say, they own. So you know what my brand is, the Zero FUX brand, right? I own that. Put that in the Urban Dictionary. Nobody, when people put the different shirts up, they tag me. And they be like this, and I'm like, that's not my brand, because my brand is this and this.
Yeah.
So it's very distinct. So because you guys have that, one of the first things that needs to happen is you need to own that. So that if somebody comes and tries to say, yeah, well, we just go hard up, I own that. I can sue you for that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money in lawsuits. Listen to me when I tell you. And y'all need to go ahead. So we're going to sit down and we'll have a conversation about that. And now that I know that you're there with Saison, we're in New York all the time. So we'll talk.
All right. We got any other questions? All right.
What could we as a, this is a two-part question, what could we as adults do to help you succeed?
Well, y'all can give me like y'all advice, like any negative, positive, anything. I take it, because I feel like I like people being honest with me. So if you feel some kind of way, just tell me. Like, I mean, I can't please everybody. Like my music, like, how I feel, like I do my music how I feel. Like I base it off my feelings. Like if I'm feeling some type of way one day, then I do a song like that. If I feel another way, I do it like that. I just feel like a lot of adults should support more of the youth, because a lot of them don't do there's a lot of adults making music now and really not getting no recognition, because like if they don't support the youth, like how do y'all expect us to support y'all?
And another part, and this might be a little tender for you, how could we as adults help prevent the untimely death of people your age?
Well, do more stuff like this, like get to open up more. Like I think it should be like more of, like it's not a lot of stuff for teens, like it's more stuff like once, all right, we had the boys club, like once you hit like 14, like once you hit high school and stuff, you can't do the boys club no more. So like then you go into high school, and a lot of people like don't like sell the codes, and it's because like people feel like he'd tell you if you made the team or not based off how he look at you through his eyes. And I seen a lot of people who didn't make the team because of that go out, they start smoking weed, they start drinking, they couldn't do high school basketball because there ain't nothing else for teens to do. If you ain't got high school basketball, then you have to go all the way out to Buffalo like I did today. me and Sel don't get along. And he a grown man. I don't like really disrespect. I won't disrespect a grown man. So I had to go all the way out to Buffalo, like I did today, to find a travel team to play for, try it out, because I can't do high school basketball. I'm my own high school, and I'm trying to transfer my high school now because, like, yeah, I can't stay there and like being with him, like it'll make you want to say something because he say slick remarks, like he'll pick with you like he your age. And I think it should be more of adults stepping in and doing more stuff like this and opening up stuff for teens to do rather than like people like 10, 11, 12. Like they always gonna have that, like the boys club and stuff like that if that's their age. Not enough stuff for like 16-year-olds like me, stuff to do like that.
If you had an idea of like opening up something or doing something, what would it be?
I think it'd be like something like just the hangout spot, like something like that, almost like the Connect, like something like that, like just opening it up, like we can do different stuff, like almost like every 2 weeks, something like that, where we like go out, Dave and Buster's or something,
Yeah.
bowling, go out to eat, something like that. Like that's what I'm saying, like that's why like I always said this was always like one of my goals. Like if I make it rapping, like it don't have to be like a sport rapping. You could go make it a business, like big businesses, stuff like that. I always said that I wanted to like put a smile on people's faces, like that ain't really like that had it hard growing up, like that really didn't have nothing, like had no Christmas or something like that, or like just doing that, giving back to the community and stuff like that. That's why I really want to touch a lot of millions and stuff like that, like so I can do that. Because I feel like even though I don't need to do it, but I feel like I want to do it. I want to do that, like put a smile on people's faces that I ain't ever had nothing like that. Cause my dad always locked up. So like, my older brother just turned 21. He had to be the man of the family, and he was doing that at 11, 12, 13. Like gangs, blood gangs, touching guns, shooting people and all that. So had to sell drugs, getting robbed, all that. Only at 13, 12. So like that made me, he always said he wanted to go to school to be a businessman. That made me want to do it even more, take after like what he wanted to do and it make him happy. That's why another thing I started rapping and stuff like that. He had put the money behind it, all that. I don't have a job, so my brother do whatever it takes for him, like to keep me out the streets, stuff like that, keep me out of trouble, cause like he want to see me and my little brother do good and be great, because he didn't get a chance to do it because he had to be a man of the family at a young age.
That's why I said, I like your video, and I like how Denise said you got all those people, you know what I'm saying, to support
Thank
that
you.
video. Now, if you can translate all those people from that video to help build up this, Saladin is giving y'all a voice, you know, a place to I'll say what you want to say. But he's
Yeah.
giving you the stage, you know what I'm saying? Bring those people from there out here, because it can only grow. It's going to take y'all young folks and us old folks, because it's all about what can the old folks do. Y'all can also do things for yourself, as far as getting your buddies in here and listen to you. I like to say about the education part, how parts of your group, you know what I'm saying, went off to college and Brockport. You know, I got a little Brockport wrestling hat right here.
Yeah, actually,
So, hey,
Anyway,
Not
what I'm
because you
saying
offer
is that
nothing.
that's good. Keep the education. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, you know, you got different people who run for school boards now. We ain't gonna promote them right now, but
why not?
I want to. There she is. You know what I'm saying? People like that, we go to ideas, you know what I'm saying? They bring it to the school, because the school district can also help with some of these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you're making videos, fine. You got a whole audio visual, you know what I'm saying, in your school that can help you out. You can learn that and back and forth. Stick with your education, because you can rap all day long.
Yeah.
I know you can do it, but if you can't read a contract and figure out what's going on, you out there flat. I like to say thank you, something. I got a meeting to go to, and I appreciate it. It's a good
Yeah,
day.
thank you for coming out.
All right.
You got any more questions? You got a question? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, was it hard? It was like, it really wasn't actually. As long as you like lot of people like who think it's hard, but to me, I don't know. It came natural. Like it only take a couple words to know, putting them together, and sticking to the script when you rapping, and it just came easy.
Really?
Now, I personally do have a collection of rappers that I listen to that influence the way I write a little bit of poetry, as well as some folk artists. I listen and